Hey there, and welcome back to the Medcurity podcast, where it is our goal to help you and your organization become more HIPAA compliant and protected against data breaches. We will continue on with our dive into the recent cybersecurity performance goal document released by the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS. We went over from a 30,000-foot view last week, and today we'll be going in a little bit more nitty-gritty and a little bit more detailed. All right, so for a brief recap, this document released by the HHS has been essentially setting a new standard for healthcare cybersecurity in response to the rapid increase in data breaches and threats to the healthcare industry's cybersecurity. And within this document, it outlines 20 goals, and these goals are essentially a roadmap for healthcare organizations to pave the way for a more secure foundation for their organization. Essentially, it is a strategic framework designed to bolster organizations against digital cybersecurity threats and enhance the overall compliance and cybersecurity posture for organizations within the healthcare industry. And to finalize the recap, they break down these goals into two parts, one being essential and one enhanced. The essential goals laying the foundation for what it means to have a strong cybersecurity posture, and a more advanced version with the enhanced goals. So today I want to go through a couple of the essential goals. Over the next couple weeks, we will dive into all of them. Today we'll be going into a couple of them, explaining what they are, what they mean, and how your organization can implement them to help start your journey towards more and better compliance. So the first cybersecurity performance goal that is listed is mitigate known vulnerabilities. And a couple of things that could look like is establishing a vulnerability management program or advanced threat intelligence program. So utilizing tools or softwares that can provide real-time insights into potential threats in your system, establishing a patch management protocol, and importantly, creating an incident response plan. And this would essentially detail how to address vulnerabilities when they are identified, and including steps for containment, eradication, and then recovery. The second cybersecurity performance goal is email security. This is a big one. Obviously, a lot of phishing campaigns and breaches come through your organization's email addresses. And so among these cybersecurity performance goals is securing email, and a few tips around enhancing email security and practices around that is, implementing state-of-the-art email filtering systems, which, proactively identify those phishing attacks and or malicious content. It's important to integrate regular cybersecurity training for all staff members, and hopefully emphasizing the importance of recognizing suspicious emails and what one does or what your organization's practices are when one of those is recognized. Having strict encryption protocols around your systems is important as well, especially for PHI or data that is transmitted within the server or over unsecured networks to help prevent unauthorized access to that PHI. The third cybersecurity performance goal, multi-factor authentication. Establishing MFA or multi-factor authentication on all your computers, thereby enhancing data security, tailoring these MFA settings to different user roles or user access needs is one way of providing that optimal security without hindering workflow, creating user-friendly guides and resources to help staff navigate that process. And it's super important because, lost or misplaced or stolen passwords to one's account has been the cause of breaches in the past. And finally, the last CPG we will go over today is essentially basic cybersecurity training. Cybersecurity begins with awareness, and part of the bedrock, the foundation goals is training and education around cybersecurity and what that looks like at an organizational level. So that's it for the first 4 cybersecurity performance goals. We will continue on in the series, going over the rest of them next week and the week after. We just wanted to create some bite-sized educational content in this podcast to help you stay at the forefront and keeping your healthcare organization as compliant as possible. So stay tuned for next week's and the week after's podcast, and we will continue on this journey. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.